Hello, everybody. I'm Dana Clendenin, Interim Executive Director and Chief Disaster Recovery Officer at the Virgin Islands Housing Finance Authority. We are here today because we wanted to bring you inside Virgin Islands Housing Finance Authority so that you get an understanding as to the processes, what it takes to really bring a home from past the hurricanes to putting that person back into their house. It is quite a unique process. It is not easy, but I wanted you to hear it firsthand from the gentleman in charge, Mr. Gregory Miller. Mr. Miller, who's been with us for about 2 years, but has just assumed the role of our manager for this program. I'm going to have him tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Miller.
Oh, my name is Gregory Miller. I've been working with the authority for about 2.5 years now. I assumed the role of Senior Program Manager of the EnVIsion Tomorrow program back in August. My primary responsibilities, of course, first is getting homes into construction,
Right.
overseeing and managing the budget, and then making sure that we're compliant with all the federal regulations.
We're compliant, aren't we?
Of course we are.
Excellent. Glad to hear that. But I want you to tell us, though, in some detail, what it takes to get your home from the state it's in past hurricane, right, into full completion. Tell the public what it takes.
Well, the first step, of course, is intake and eligibility. There's some income and other requirements for the program so you can be eligible. Once the applicant is eligible, we move forward to your environmental and grant signing. Once your environmental and grant signing is cleared, then we start to process you for construction. And that's just a broad overview of what's going on in there.
Yeah, be very broad because you just make it sound to me like that could happen in 2 twos, Greg, but it hasn't. So
No.
what has been the challenges with getting the homes fixed?
I would say the key challenge is really just identifying and prioritizing the homes that we can move forward to construction. We didn't do the best job of that in the past, but now with, I guess, advanced reporting techniques and more insight into our data, we are prioritizing those applicants and moving them forward to construction.
So we have a better process in place, right?
Yes, we do.
And I also know we brought on some help, right?
Yes.
Because we didn't have the capacity in terms of staffing to do it all. Do you
That
want
is
to
correct.
talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, first, back in March, we brought on Person Services Corporation. They're in charge of basically construction management and overseeing the construction process for these homes once we get them into construction, which is no small task. And then we also did Grant Engineering firm. And what they're doing really is basically just overseeing the process before construction. They're working on the damage assessment or reassessments to say. They're also working on doing the drawings so they can get permitted from DPNR so we can move them forward to person services.
And I don't want you to glaze over that because I think it's important for the public to understand. A considerable amount of time has passed since these homes were damaged, right? But now that we're reassessing, we actually have to go back in and do new drawings. There's new things that are required, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So, and it's one of the things we get from the public a lot. You're coming to see my home again. I'm like, yes. With so much time passed, we want to make sure that we get these scopes of work correct. And that's one of the things we didn't do in the past and we're doing now. It's a big setback. It alleviates all the change orders that are constantly coming in with the program. And then it's easier to just to move you into construction once we don't have those change orders, because that's a whole other review process once we get a change order submitted on your home.
Right. So let us in 2, 3 times. We promise we are getting it correct, but we have to do it so that we could build you the best possible home ever. What else do you want to share with the public before we go?
Well, currently we have over 150 homes assigned to persons. They have about 18 of those homes in construction. With Grant Engineering, we have about 86 homes assigned to them. They have already started doing their reassessments. They've completed reassessments on over 50 homes, and they are already submitting drawings as well. So we should look forward to increasing our construction numbers within the coming months.
Good news. That is really,
Awesome.
really good news, and we are happy to share that with you. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more Inside HFA.